Hi, Dr. Axe here, Doctor of Natural Medicine and founder of DrAxe.com. In this video, I'll talk about how to combat a cold and flu this season and my best tips and tricks to stay healthy all fall and winter long. All right, let's talk about cold and flu prevention. Listen, don't wait to have a cold before you start taking care of yourself right now. If we're in fall or winter and you're watching this video, you've really got to start right now getting the nutrients you need so you don't get sick in the first place. Isn't it miserable? Your nose is runny, you got a sinus cold, maybe you're throwing up. What is worse than feeling that way? Well, here's what I want to encourage you. Start your preventing right now. So here's the first tip. This sounds pretty basic. I'm going to go start basic and get really advanced on the herbs and essential oils you should use in just a minute. But number one, eat real food. Organic, unprocessed, anti-inflammatory. If it comes in a box, you probably shouldn't eat it. Stay away from all the sugar, the fast foods, conventional grains, conventional meat products, conventional dairy. Stay away from those foods. Eat lots of vegetables, fruits, wild meats, whole sprouted grains like rice, and lots of herbs on a regular basis. And number one, broth, okay? Get lots of bone broth every single day, the ultimate superfood for supporting your immune system. Number two, exercise. Now listen, you don't want to overtrain, but just moving daily at a moderate pace, whether you're doing something like a burst training or interval, or you're doing bar, Pilates, or yoga, or you're doing weight training, or just getting out there moving. Maybe you're doing an indoor climbing class or spin class or whatever. Just move on a regular basis. It's going to help keep your immune system up and awake and ready. Next thing here is meditation. Most of us live in this high sympathetic state. High cortisol, high adrenaline, high emotional stress. We got to bring that down. One of the best ways is meditation. Now, the way that I meditate is I'll read something in the morning, personal growth book, maybe my Bible or something like that, a spiritual book, and then I'll just sit there for maybe 20 minutes. I'll do deep breathing in and out of my stomach. I take a 3-second breath in, hold 3 seconds, and a 6-second slow breath out or so. And that's what I'll do. And during that time, I'll be thinking about something positive, something I meditated. Maybe I'll be visualizing, what I want my future to look like. Maybe I'll be meditating on something like Matthew 6. If he takes care of the lilies of the field, what do I have to worry about? Meditating on something positive is a great thing to do to naturally combat a cold and flu, to naturally lower those cortisol levels. Next thing here, getting enough sleep. Listen, this is critical. I've seen several medical studies come out in the past couple years. If you get less than 7 hours of sleep a night regularly, your chance of getting a cold and flu goes up by 300% or more. It's that big of a deal. You got to get 7 hours of sleep at least. Now, I typically like 8 hours or more a night, ideally. Get to bed earlier. If you know you got to get up at 6:30 a.m., do your best to get to bed at 10:30 p.m. Set an alarm at 10 so hey, it's time for me to start winding down, time for me to start getting ready. So again, get enough quality sleep. You need help sleeping? Diffuse some lavender oil. Take a relaxing bath with some Epsom salts and lavender oil before bed. Wear those red or yellow blue blocker sunglasses so you're not getting a lot of those blue lights, or better yet, don't watch TV an hour before bed or be on your cell phone. Read a book with just a light before bed. Much better option for getting your body ready for sleep. Vitamin D, we know this is crucial. Now, obviously, getting out in the sun is best. Getting outdoors. Listen, even if it is winter and you just get a little bit on your face and your arms, that is a great thing. Just a little bit of vitamin D can go a long way. But again, get outside regularly, and you typically want to supplement with 5,000 IUs a day as a maintenance dose of vitamin D for preventing a cold and the flu. And if you get sick, you want to do at least 5,000 twice a day there as well. All right, clean up your indoor air. Get some plants in there. Get rid of the toxic candles. Diffuse essential oils and put plants in your home. Plants plus essential oils equal cleaner indoor air. Take a whole food multivitamin. Right now is one of the best times of year to start making sure you are covering your bases on nutrients. Again, a good whole food based, certified organic multivitamin is what you're going to look for. Listen, there's a lot of multivitamins out there. Most of them are made from mineral salts and rocks, and they're synthetic. You don't want those. Make sure it's got whole foods on it, so foods in the ingredient list, and it's certified organic if you're buying a multivitamin today. Now let's talk about cold and flu remedies here. Chiropractic care is great for naturally supporting your immune system. One of the reasons why certain types of chiropractic care can be so beneficial, you have types of nerves called your parasympathetic nerves that run at the very upper part of your neck and an area called your sacrum, that bone that you're sitting on all day. If there isn't proper movement in your upper neck and your sacrum, if there's any stiffness and lack of motion up there, those nerves, oftentimes it can cause inflammation around those nerves and really decrease some of the, what some people may refer to as nerve impulses in the body. Chiropractic care, especially those that are focusing on that upper and lower region, whether it's cranial sacral therapy or upper cervical work or whatever it might be, getting motion in those areas can increase that parasympathetic response, improve digestion, improve your immune system, lower the stress levels. Chiropractic care can benefit your body in that way. And other thing you want to do, vitamin C. This is a good time to get extra vitamin C. My favorite way for you to get vitamin C is do powders of camu camu and amla berry. Okay, camu camu powder. Now it's a really sour berry powder, but it is the highest by far, hands down, highest vitamin C in the world. So again, camu camu powder, do a teaspoon of that in water every single day, drink it down is great. Also get more vitamin C rich foods. Grapefruit, lemons, oranges are great. Broccoli is high in vitamin C, red bell peppers, kiwis, strawberries. Load up on some of those vitamin C rich foods there as well. And get vitamin D, we talked about this. You want to do about 5,000 IUs daily. Echinacea, this is really good, especially for your respiratory system. If you know that you tend to get bronchitis, the croup, any issue like that, echinacea has antiviral properties, but also really enhances the health of your cardiovascular system and your immune system, especially your lungs. One of my all-time favorite remedies for cold and flu is elderberry. Elderberry is super high in vitamin C, but also it's extremely high in different types of flavonoids, antioxidants, and nutrients that really support the immune system. So again, elderberry, incredible superfood, reduces bronchial inflammation, deactivates the flu virus. I mean, that's amazing. Reduces severity and length of flu symptoms in clinical studies. So again, this is a great thing to do, whether it's in a syrup form or a powder form. Elderberry is great. Zinc. This is your immune boosting mineral. 80+% of people are zinc deficient. You want to make sure you're getting plenty of zinc, has antiviral effects. Best taken at the first, listen, if you know you're getting sick, start taking it immediately, or better yet, take it now. I mean, take it throughout the winter season. It's good to do zinc for about 3 months, especially from October, November, December, or November, December, January, a good time to take it as well. May lessen symptoms there as well. And get zinc-rich foods. Zinc-rich foods, number one is going to be pumpkin seeds and spinach, both extremely high in zinc. Get probiotics. We know probiotics, those good bacteria that line your gut lining, is a very important part of your immune system. So whether you're getting some sauerkraut, maybe a little bit of kombucha, a little bit of kefir, I'd say sauerkraut or kimchi is probably the best probiotic food because of some of the spiciness and the warming effects as well. So again, get probiotics both as a supplement and maybe a little kimchi and sauerkraut there as well. And then here's the top foods for flu recovery. Easy to digest foods like bone broth soup and ginger tea. Okay, if you get sick, herbal tea with a chicken vegetable bone broth soup is absolutely ideal in staying hydrated. Lots of fluids, especially warming herbal teas is ideal. In terms of essential oils, clove oil is one of the best. Clove has antiviral properties, so it's good to use, as is oil of oregano. Those would be my top two for kicking a cold and flu. And hey, if you do get sick, especially in your lungs, you can make an at-home vapor rub, mixing beeswax, coconut oil, peppermint oil, and eucalyptus together. Thyme is a good one as well. Melt those in a jar together. You can see sort of the recipe here. If you want the full recipe, just Google search Dr. Axe Vapor Rub. you can print it out there on my website, Doctor. Remember these tips: eat real food, exercise, meditate, get enough sleep, and take some good supplements like vitamin D, diffuse essential oils in the air, and take a whole food multivitamin. Hey, if you've enjoyed this live training video, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube page. We've got a lot more videos coming out on how to use food as medicine and more herbal remedies using essential oils and herbal extracts and supplements. Hey guys, this has been Dr. Axe talking about how to prevent the cold and flu this season.